Why hello, greetings and salutations to Zyrata, the furry king of awesome, and welcome to another exciting episode of our awesome summer movie spectacular 2018. Yes, we've come to number 2 on our list. It's Avengers Infinity War. Yes, this is a magical time for any good superhero fan, especially if you're a Marvel fan, who in our humble opinion makes the best movies. I know it's not just our opinion, it's the opinion of many people. Now, since this came out so early in the summer, we actually made a concession. It came out April 27th. Usually our awesome summer movie spectacular covers May through August, but we had to make a little bit of an exception because it's only 3 or 4 days away from the summer. We're going to be doing our review, a quick review, just a few minutes. We're showing lots of clips, spoiler free. Just kicking it back with the homie here, I'll bring in a second, and you, the dozens to hundreds to thousands of people possibly watching this. So we have a guest critic today, my good friend, my brother from a prehistoric lizard mother. It's Trevor, the Stoner T-Rex.
Sup guys, good to be here, happy to always talk about sweet superheroes.
Yes, well, we really loved this movie, Marvel's Avengers Infinity War, and you did as well, didn't you?
Yeah, man, if you think about it, it's been 10 years in the making. I mean, this is going all the way back to Phase 1 with Avengers.
Yes, you're talking about the villain in this one, Thanos, being in the post-credit scene where he kind of just turns just like that and smiles at the camera. And then later on you see him in a few other post-credit scenes in several other movies, and he actually gets the Infinity Gauntlet. That's not a spoiler alert, that's just what is the premise of this movie, basically.
That's right, man, yeah, so we've been waiting a long time to finally see Thanos in, like, an actual character mode, where he actually has real motivations, and boy, do you get this in this movie.
Definitely, I mean, he is one of the main characters, if not the protagonist slash anti-hero slash antagonist. It's a little bit hard to describe him. He's got some serious morality issues, you know, it's not all black and white, but he is trying to help the good of humanity by wiping off half of its criminal, Hitler-esque kind of motivations.
Yeah, man, but he sells it so well, and, you know, not that we're saying we agree with it or anything, but overpopulation's a problem, man, if you think about it.
Of course, that's true. I thought Josh Brolin did an incredible job. I'm not a huge fan of that actor, but lately, in the last several years, he's really been stepping it up. He motion captured his performance as Thanos with a lot of depth. I kind of wish they went a little bit more into his powers. He's a big, strong guy, but is he immortal? What does he do besides having powers with the Infinity Gauntlet? We really didn't get into that. So maybe in the future we will. Alright, well, let's get into it. Again, no spoilers here. This one brings together all your favorite superheroes except for Ant-Man and Hawkeye. A few other ones were mentioned in our spoiler parts of this video. So we've got a whole smorgasbord of characters. You know, if you've been keeping up like we have for the past 10 years, this is the culmination of being the 19th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. A pretty big feat.
Yeah, man, we're so happy they actually got competent directors to do this one. It's a major undertaking, and they got the same directors they've used before.
Yeah, the Russo brothers are responsible for directing the excellent Captain America Winter Soldier. We really put him on the map for us. We really weren't a big fan of the first one too much.
Really, man? We've always liked Captain America. He's the underdog.
That's true, but that one was a way more sophisticated spy thriller, and he's just so much more badass than that one. After that, they also did Captain America Civil War. That was so amazing, one of the best ever.
Man, it was basically an Avengers part 2.5.
Exactly, yes. It actually is probably the most meaningful, connects the best to this one, to Infinity Wars. I'd say if you haven't seen all of them, the whole team, and they all fight against each other because they don't believe in being regulated by the government.
At the end of that, they're so torn that it would take like a major threat to bring them all back. And Thanos is that threat.
That's right, Thanos is determined to get every single Infinity Stone, all 6 of them.
So the Russo brothers directing team not only did Avengers 3, this one, but also did Avengers 4 back to back. They shot it already.
Yeah, I know that. That's pretty exciting. I mean, that's a huge feat. That's kind of like doing Lord of the Rings, 1 through 3 all together. That really isn't done very often. With all these phenomenal actors, it's hard to get them all in a movie together. I mean, there's like 20 or 30 main characters or something like that.
What's really cool about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, more than some of the other ones, they fill their movies and the characters tight with these superb actors.
Casting alone of the characters makes you want to see it. And then throwing all the great CG and the special effects and the cool stunts and some gravitas to it, and boom, we are there. And this one has it in spades. Well, that's going to be it for this spoiler-free video. Please join us for part 2 and 3, where we get into spoiler territory.
Cha, man, that's where the good stuff is, right?
Well, that's right, we get to analyze some of our favorite scenes, maybe some of the problems, that's number 2. And then in part 3 of our video, we'll get into that ending.
Well, dude, not much of a spoiler there.
Well, I try to be very vague as I can. You may have heard about the ending. It's pretty remarkable. I won't spoil it here. And we're going into the future after this movie, into Avengers 4.
Dude, I'm even more excited for 4 than 3.
You said it here, my friend. Alright, well, thank you so much for joining us. Please check us out at all those social media sites we have. We got Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, other main ones. We have a new one called Stardust. And we have our awesome Summer Movie Spectacular 2018, continuing every week with new videos, our thoughts about the movies that are coming out, and if we've seen it, our reviews as well.
Sad, dude, that's pretty sweet.
Now go forth and be awesome!